What?
We're live. We're live.
Well, all right. Well, that's exactly the point. I still want you to get your jar of cum out of my basement next time you're over here.
Okay, I'll try.
All right. Understood?
All right.
Thank you.
Is it okay if I bring? Wait. Is it okay if I bring the one that has Rainbow Dash in it?
I guess. I mean, it's a little more, so I guess I'm getting a gain out of it.
Yeah. What
All
about
right.
both? Because I have two with Rainbow Dash in it.
You have two.
One kind of got
Well,
boiled.
I mean, more cum is more cum, so I guess so.
All
It would
right.
be nice to have. Anyway,
What about
greetings, unfortunately. What?
what about the one that has Godzilla in it? Can I bring that one?
Tell you what, I actually have one with Godzilla as well. Or well, I don't have one of those, but I have a Godzilla figure. I guess we could make like a third one together. We can like combine it. Maybe we can like have like a baby, and hopefully if we put like some rat DNA in it, then you know what that means. Rat Godzilla.
See, what I feel like, so if we took our semen and then we mixed it together in like a cup and then we impregnated someone with it, I feel like it should be both of our kid.
Well,
but that's not how science works.
Yeah, because it would only be one jizz cell.
But at the same time, I really want to believe that like it's both of ours.
Like maybe we can like fuse our DNA together and then impregnate someone.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to try that?
Sure, let's do it.
You want to put some Godzilla plastic in with it?
No, because that might be poisonous. Anyway, let's continue.
Let's at least boil it first, because like that's very important to boil it up to fuse it together. Anyway, greetings, unfortunate audience, and welcome back to day 2 of our E3 2018. 2018. It's not 2008. 2018 E3 shenanigans. Dylan was healed up from yesterday, by the way, and I stabbed myself in the gut at work today, but let's talk about something more important than our injuries. E3 2012. I mean 18. Fuck. Dylan. Get us right into the news.
Alright, apparently mixing together semen is called a cocktail. Anyway.
You want to try it?
Let's do it.
Excellent. All right. So I was at work and I missed all of E3 today. Dylan, you're going to have to catch us all up.
Wow. Wow. All right. So today we had Microsoft and Bethesda and apparently Devolver, but I didn't watch Devolver's. I know nothing about what happened at Devolver's. Yeah. Anyway, so Microsoft, I managed to get
up shit again.
I got cut like as soon. My dog's choking. He's fine though. Anyway, I got cut basically right as Microsoft's E3 started.
Wow, that cuts deep.
And so I basically got to watch it live, but with no audio.
Because you were cursing your fucking lungs out?
No, because I was in a car with my parents.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Your fucking lungs out.
So what they got started off with was basically something that a lot of people kind of assumed would happen. They announced a new Halo game called Halo Infinite. I'm not going to lie, though. Whenever they first started the trailer, there's like a lot of scenes of like a bunch of soldiers just kind of like standing around in like a huge world or whatever. And I wasn't completely unconvinced that that this was going to be like an original battle royale game, like a Microsoft exclusive.
This is going to be the running topic of this 5-part series: is E3 and battle royales.
But surprisingly, Microsoft didn't announce a battle royale game. They mentioned some, and I'll get back to that later whenever we get to that news. But anyway, Though I'm not gonna say that Halo Infinite won't have a battle royale because it probably will. It looks pretty. Apparently, it's all in-game engine footage. Looks very pretty. Have no clue what it's going to be about, and I don't really care. Moving on. They then showed a trailer for Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which is a sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, and it looks beautiful. It is quite amazing looking.
Is that the sequel to Ori in the House? Hey.
Anyway, the guy who made AM2R, he is actually working on Ori and the Will of the Wisps as a level designer.
To good use.
As
get money now.
Yeah, as a level designer, and so I'm looking forward to that. If there's a way to play it on PC, I'll probably get it. It's coming out in 2019, and yeah. After that, they announced something that I wasn't expecting, and I'm super hyped for. It is called Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It is a ninja game by the makers of Dark Souls from Software. It looks really pretty. It looks
the video games.
It looks really fun, and it looks like a follow-up to Bloodborne in some ways, but not all the ways. I'm really looking forward to this. It's got some pretty dope-looking stuff in it. He fights a big, fat-looking dude with a big sword. There's a big snake at one point. It looks like you can jump around a lot.
Is it liquid or solid?
Yeah, it's white. I think it's an albino.
White.
White
snake.
Yeah. Yeah. So it looks really cool, and I'm really looking forward to it. And then surprisingly, in the middle of Microsoft's E3, Todd Howard walks out into the stage, and you're going, wait a minute. I thought this was Microsoft. Doesn't Bethesda have a conference later? And you're just really confused. And then he goes, so basically Fallout 76 is going to be
lying to us.
He comes out and he says Fallout 76 is going to be 4 times the size of Fallout 4, and it's set in West Virginia.
Probably not true.
Goodbye. And then he left. And you're like, all right, I guess that's cool. Anyway,
it's not going to be 4 times the size as the last game.
Well, hold on. It might be. We'll get into more information about that later. They then announced sorry, I zoned out. They then announced The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. It is set in the Life is Strange universe. I don't care about Life is Strange at all, and I don't really care about this at all. It looks kind of cute, I guess.
All right.
There's not much else to say about it. I am infinitely more excited about Crackdown 3 now that I know. Apparently, this has been known for a while, but I didn't know this for some reason, that Terry Crews is playing the main character.
Wow.
It got delayed from this year to next year, February 2019. Yeah. Looks cool and fun and weird, I guess.
Hearts 3, January.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is also shown off at the Microsoft event. They announced that there will be a Frozen world.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dude.
They showed Elsa and Anna, and it looks very pretty and it looks cool, I guess. And apparently part of the plot is in the Frozen world is about how some of the nobodies want Elsa to give into the darkness in her heart.
Hmm.
Anyway, the very end of the trailer shows Aqua, with Xehanort eyes, telling Mickey that he's too late. And yeah,
That's a reflect upon your life. You just said that sentence. That's a thing you said.
yeah, it's like she comes out like shrouded in darkness and shadows, these weird like effects and stuff, and she then picks up a keyblade, and Mickey Mouse is like trapped, it looks like, and he goes, "Is that?" And then she reveals herself as Aqua, turns around and says, "Mickey, you're too late."
You're too late, Mickey Mouse.
And they showed.
They pull the trigger.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks really good, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited for it. It was just really weird that we got Kingdom Hearts 3 at a Microsoft event. Metro Exodus is the next game in the Metro series. It's coming out February 22nd of 2019. It looks pretty and cool. I never played the others, but I'll get around to it eventually. It's basically post-apocalyptic nuclear fallout wasteland.
Wait, say that word again.
Nah.
Say that word again.
Nuclear?
Okay.
What'd you think it said?
You live another day.
Okay.
I thought you said nuclear.
Anyway.
Yeah, go on.
They showed a bunch of stuff about Forza Horizon 4, and I kind of fell asleep. I don't really care. It's a racing game. It's set in Britain, and apparently has a full shared world or something. I don't care.
There's enough racing games to occupy your entire lifetime.
And they release them yearly, and it's like there's 4 of these realistic racing games. There's like 3 different not Horizon. There's like 3 different Forza series alone, and then there's like Gran Turismo, and then there's like NASCAR, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Need for Speed. So like, when do we announce the Bootleg Anxiety racing game?
Oh no. Microsoft opens up a new studio and bought a bunch of indies. They bought the guys who made State of Decay, Undead Labs. They bought the guys who made Forza Horizon, Playground Games. They bought the guys who made Hellblade, Ninja Theory, and then they bought Compulsion Games, who are the makers of We Happy Few. I thought they announced that they bought someone else, but I can't remember. That's kind of cool, I guess. They showed The Division 2, which is moving to DC and is in the summertime. It looks cool. Never played the first Division. Might check out this one. It's definitely set in Washington, D.C., and it's definitely in the summertime. There was some, guns and shooty bits. My only problem is that Ubisoft is notorious for having, like, big lies as demos, basically. Especially for, like, their multiplayer stuff. So it's like
giving Miyamoto a gun, which is just dangerous by all means.
And so it's like I was watching that, and I was just like, yeah, this is probably all fake, but cool.
I'm imagining what this would actually be like, and it's cool.
Oh, it's also
I like imagining more than actually playing the game sometimes. It makes me feel better about my life.
It also had those like really fake scripted like gamers talking or whatever. Like you've seen those kind of demos where it's a multiplayer game and it's like the ultra serious kind of gamers or whatever. They're like, all right, I've got my blah 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 weapon with my blah blah. What about you? Oh, all right, flank him, come on, do it. And you're just like,
finish the raid, do the raid, get a raid. Oh, we're gonna do it.
And you're just like, I don't care.
I wish I could nut as easily as you do.
It's like I would have been more impressed if they had shown like a cinematic trailer, honestly. Well, no, I would have been more impressed if they had just shown the gameplay demo without any fucking people talking.
Yeah.
Um,
What if we just eliminated people talking from E3?
I'd love it.
No one,
You
no
know,
one's allowed
people
to talk anymore.
complain.
You're only allowed to show
People complain
gameplay.
about how the Nintendo Switch doesn't offer like any microphone functionality in online games. I don't care. I prefer it that way. I almost always mute everyone immediately whenever I get into a game. Unless it's
Yeah.
like a roleplay kind of game, like some Gary's Mod servers or something.
And Minecraft, the greatest platformer.
That doesn't even have microphone
Yeah,
options.
Oh,
Unless you're playing the Xbox version or PS4.
did Accolade finally announce Minecraft 2?
No. Anyway,
All right, damn it.
they showed a lot of gameplay and more cinematics from Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Looks really cool. I really liked the first Tomb Raider reboot that Crystal Dynamics did. I haven't played the second one. So I'm going to do that because Shadow of the Tomb Raider looks really cool. See, the issue is that I'm not really a fan of like winter or ice motifs that much.
Yeah.
And so, since it looks like, just from the cover anyway, that the entirety of Rise of the Tomb Raider is set in like a blizzard, I don't care. But Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is the new one coming out this year on September 14th, I think. Yeah. Is set in like Mayan ancient temples or Aztec ancient temples. I don't know which. And it's like all sunny and cool looking.
That'll be neat.
They announced a new skating game called Session. It looks like a skating game. It looks like actually Skate 4, so much so to the point that whenever they were showing it, I was like, oh my god, they announced Skate 4. Oh my god, awesome, finally. And it was just, no, it's called Session.
I would much rather have Tony Hawk Pro Skater 6.
All right, here's the biggie of, to me, like the big, like, what the hell? Why? How did Microsoft get to announce this? What?
Bill Gates has a 10-inch penis?
No.
Is that it? No.
Devil May Cry 5.
And that would be a biggie. Oh.
It looks amazing, honestly. I haven't played any of the other Devil May Cry games. I'm going to finally do it because this looks awesome.
Looks
it is
greater than Bill Gates' 10-inch penis.
It is being called a quote-unquote true sequel to Devil May Cry 4 and is going to basically be ignoring Ninja Theory's reboot remake thing.
All right.
Which a lot of people didn't like, but you're not playing as Dante. You're playing as Nero, who looks a lot like Dante from the reboot. I'm not going to lie. Except with white hair. So I guess you could say that Devil May Cry 5 is only featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Damn it.
It's apparently several years later from Devil May Cry 4, and Dante is like missing. It looks gorgeous and is apparently running at 60 frames while also looking gorgeous. And it looks really dope and cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It comes out spring of 2019. I am pretty pumped.
Not as pumped for it, but it's still pretty sick.
It's one of those things where I feel like if you're not hyped about it, it's more like a, finally, people will shut up about this.
Finally, some good fucking games.
It's kind of like how I feel about Animal Crossing. I do not care about Animal Crossing at all. If they never made another Animal Crossing game, I wouldn't complain because I don't care. But I just want them to announce it so people will shut up about it.
Well, there are some things a lot of people want that I don't want announced.
Like a Joker spin-off movie starring Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually happening.
What?
Yeah. Go ahead and look it up if you don't believe me. Yeah. Go ahead and cry too while we're at it.
What? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta look this. What?
Okay, you want to know what's even weirder about that?
No, 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 no.
You want to know what's really dumb about that?
No.
They're also making another Joker movie that has nothing to do with the entire cinematic universe and isn't going to have Jared Leto.
No.
They don't know how to do these movies.
Fuck.
Okay, here's something that might make you happy.
Reading that, I feel so damaged.
Here's something that might make you feel happier.
Well, nothing makes me happy, Dylan.
Cuphead is getting a DLC expansion thingy coming out in 2019 called The Delicious Last Course. And it is introducing a third playable character. It is a female called Legendary Chalice. And she looks neat. There wasn't really any gameplay shown, though. Yeah, it's apparently going to have new bosses and new weapons. And there's another new character called Chef Saltbaker. That's pretty cool. I'm actually I still need to play the original the first Cuphead. I have to play Cuphead.
I don't even know if I have Fuckhead.
I haven't bought Cuphead.
It might be in my Steam library. I don't know.
It's only like $20, and I keep on thinking about buying it, but I never do because I'm lazy.
Hey, $20 is a lot to me.
$20 to me is like the level with games where it's like, yeah, sure, I'll buy you. Well, like that's like as expensive as you can get without me having like second or third thoughts about buying a game.
I
usually
still wait for Steam sales because I'm a cheap ass.
Okay, here's the game that I didn't think at all would get me super excited, but it did. This game I'd never even heard about. I think it was a world premiere, so yeah, it was just announced. It is called Jump Force. Just try and make a guess about what Jump Force is. Think about all the companies in the world that have Jump in their name.
All the companies that have Jump in the name. Fuck, I don't know.
Okay.
Just tell me.
It is a Shonen Jump crossover fighting game. The trailer has Naruto, Goku, and Luffy
Alright.
all teaming up to fight Frieza in the middle of New York City. Monkey D. Luffy's reveal in the trailer looks like he's Spider-Man because he's sitting on top of the American flag pole just like Spider-Man does. And it's like a ruined New York City, and they all are fighting Frieza. And then the trailer ends, and it's like Jump Force. And then you want to know the stinger? Do you want to know the stinger?
What's the stinger?
It is Ryukin Light looking down upon the destruction that is happening. I'm sold. I'm sold. I am so sold. I am so excited. I have never been more excited for a fighting game.
Okay.
I want to know, so is Light and Ryuk separate characters? Or are they going to be a conjoined character and Light commands Ryuk to attack and stuff? I don't know. I'm excited. I am very, very excited. Needless to say, Goku will probably not be in Smash now.
Oh. Well. Goku just can't smash. That's his problem.
But the trailer is actually really hype. The trailer is actually really hype.
When you're a virgin instead of a Chad. Hashtag Goku is not a Chad.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was like watching it, and it was like,
Not a very catchy hashtag.
It was like really weird because I'm like, was that the ship from One Piece? Because it looked like a One Piece ship. And then there was like spaceships and stuff, and I was like, what's going on here? What is this? And then I saw Naruto.
That's the name of the
And I was like, I don't care. And then I saw Luffy, and I was like, I care a lot. And then I saw Frieza, and I was like, I care a lot. And I saw Goku, and I care a lot.
And then
I saw Ryuk and White, and I came. And then I saw the door. My dog left me. Anyway.
Which door? The door? The door?
Yeah. They then revealed Dying Light 2. Don't really care. I didn't play the first one. Looks cool. It's a zombie game, I guess.
Hey, Dylan. What's your
what?
favorite when you're writing stuff?
Huh?
What's your 2 favorite conjoined words when you're writing stuff?
Cum slut.
Oh, I thought it was the door.
Anyway.
You can kill me later.
All right, Will, here. Just so think about... Okay, you know what? I'm going to save that one as last for Microsoft. All right, Just Cause 4 is coming out in December. It has tornadoes.
You're the only person I know who's called it Just Cause.
That's what it's called.
It is?
Yeah.
Those were Just Cause.
It's Just Cause because you're just destroying stuff. You know why? Just cause?
Because.
It's not a just cause. He doesn't have a cause. He's like an agent of mayhem.
For some reason.
He's not an he's an agent of mayhem. It doesn't really like matter what his cause is.
If you ask me, I think it should be called Rampage.
Anyway.
There's a Rampage.
I haven't played Just Cause 3 yet. I'm going to probably this year before Just Cause 4. They then announced Gears of War 5.
I heard.
They then showed a Funko Pop mobile game of Gears of War.
Oh.
And then they announced Gears Tactics, which is an XCOM style Gears of War game. I'm the most interested in the Gears in the XCOM one because I like XCOM a lot. You
know what I hate? Funko Pops.
I know.
A lot.
They apparently announced. I couldn't hear because I had it on mute. I didn't know what they were saying. Apparently, they announced that they are like kind of just starting work on the next Xbox. No other information about that.
Well, the Xbox 2, obviously.
They then revealed a trailer that, like, at first, whenever they showed it, the text looked like, because it said world premiere, the text looked like it was for Red Dead 2, and I was really excited. I was really pumped. And then it hard cut to a weird, like a futuristic train, and I didn't care for like 10 seconds. And then I realized it was Cyberpunk 2077, and I got super excited.
All right, then.
And yeah, hold on. There's more.
I'd like to mention those jars of cum that we mentioned earlier in the episode are related to your reactions of E3, actually.
Yeah. So far, yeah. I just want to say I'm like legitimately surprised at how great Microsoft's E3 was.
That's what E3 stands for. Ejaculation 3.
You ejaculate 3 times a day.
No, you ejaculated into 3 jars of cum.
Anyway.
Give them to me, apparently. My eyes are watering up.
Anyway, Cyberpunk 2077, it looks amazing. I can't wait for it to come out. They then announced that Nier Automata was going to be released on the Xbox. in June. Don't care. I already have a PlayStation 4 and a PC that I can play it on. They then announced that Sea of Thieves is going to get 2 expansions, which is cool, I guess. They then showed a new Battlefield 5 story trailer.
All right.
A new look at We Happy Few. A new mode for PUBG, which I'm actually kind of looking forward to, called War Mode. And it looks like you get 2 teams of like a lot of players. I don't know how many. They didn't really say. And you go into a big battle. That seems like it would be a lot of fun.
So it's Team Fortress 2.
No, because it's like,
No?
I'm assuming it. I mean, if they decided to do this, I'd really like it. Like, I hope it's 50 on 50. That would be awesome. I'm not going to lie. But I don't know. And then they also teased a new map for PUBG, and it's like a snow map. And I think they revealed a new one as well, and it looked kind of like a Vietnam, Cuba, jungle thing.
Vietnam, Cuba, jungle. I think you might have 3 different things fucked up in between each other there.
Maybe. They are remastering Tales of Vesperia. Only exciting. What the heck? Hi, Mulligan.
Cryptid returns?
Yeah. Bud Mulligan, the terror dog of St. Louis. He returned.
Ah, it's good to see him. Only I don't see him.
You know, he's adorable.
Yeah, thanks for rubbing it in.
Anyway, the only person that's excited by a Tales of game getting remastered is Arthur.
Well, yeah, that's because
Squid Champion.
Right.
I love Viet Cuba. I like that. That's good. Can I give that gold? Can I give that Reddit gold?
What?
Squid Champion said, I love Viet Cuba.
Huh. And I love pizza, I think.
What about cheese pizza?
Well, I kind of don't eat cheese, so remember those jars of cum you told me about?
Oh, no.
Yeah. I used that. I boiled it enough to where it became basically, it had the consistency of cheese. And, pretty tasty, I gotta say.
All right, we got pick
good nut, my friend.
We gotta real quick pick this up so we can get to Bethesda, which was awesome. Halo: The Master Chief Collection is coming to Xbox Game Pass. I don't really care. There's a new Zelda top-down looking indie game called Tunic, and I thought that looked adorable.
I'm kidding. We already knew
all
Zelda
right.
was a top.
Now, think of all the Rare properties that, like the company Rare, that
I was about to say
that Microsoft owns. Guess what is getting a new entry for the first time in like forever and coming out in 2019?
Is it Banjo-Kazooie?
No.
Oh, is it Conker's Bad Fur or Conker?
No.
Is it
It's Battletoads. Hello? Will? 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 Well, Will's gone missing.
Sorry, I had to piss. Anyway, you said?
God damn it. It's Battletoads.
Battletoads?
There's a new Battletoads game coming out next year.
Excellent.
With 4K hand-drawn 2.5D graphics. and 3-player couch co-op.
So we got Mega Man 11 coming out this year, and then Battletoads coming out next year.
Yeah.
Excellent. I love this. I just like to get some more about Mega Man 11 at E3.
So that was the biggest. That was the biggest reveal, I think, of Microsoft at E3 was Battletoads.
That's the biggest reveal of all E3.
That and also Devil May Cry 5, man. I'm excited.
No, I mean, like, only that. Nothing can top this. Nintendo loses E3 because, as we all know, E3 is a contest.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
All right.
Nintendo fucking sucks.
And now...
Their company is struggling.
And now...
Yeah?
And now we go on to Bethesda's E3.
The thing that the video is titled after currently as we are recording this.
And now suddenly Bethesda appears.
The E3 reaction. Yeah, go on.
So, first off, they open with Andrew WK performing Get Ready to Die live. And I really like that song a lot, so I'm totally fine with that. And then they showed gameplay for Rage 2. Looks like a lot of fun.
Despite all your rage.
And then in the trailer, they also played more Andrew WK music, and I'm totally fine with that. It's great. I love him. And then they announced that there will be a new expansion for Prey for free called Moon Crash. It is a roguelike kind of thing. It's like infinitely replayable because it's random.
Infinitely replayable.
That's what people say.
I'm sure Todd Howard would say that. Sure.
Todd Howard didn't say it.
I'm sure you said it before.
Well, it's kind of like how Binding of Isaac. It's kind of like how Binding of Isaac is infinitely replayable.
Because you can always pick the controller up again and play it. Yeah.
Well, no, because there's always a slightly random aspect to it.
Okay.
They also announced basically Prop Hunt for Prey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like Prop Hunt.
They then announced a new Wolfenstein. They called it game, not expansion. It is called Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Oh, nice.
It's set in the 80s, and you are playing as BJ's twin daughters, and the entire game can be played in either solo or co-op.
BJ.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, though.
Yeah.
Cool as fuck.
They didn't show any gameplay or anything. The trailer was just kind of a cinematic thing, and it comes out next year.
I'm going to take a guess here then and say that this is not a direct sequel to the last game.
I mean, it could be.
No, because it ends on a... You haven't played the game yet, but I'm just going to say it ends on a cliffhanger that obviously there's more to do. So I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that there's a game in between that and the new...
Probably. They aren't going to just retire BJ and never go back to him.
I mean, nobody wants to retire BJs. Like, once you get erectile dysfunction, that's game over for life, buddy.
They then announced...
Wrong BJ. Sorry.
They then announced... well, they didn't announce. They showed off, finally. Fallout 76. It is an online multiplayer game.
Alright.
But you can play the entire thing solo, apparently. It looks like a Fallout game.
You know what other game you can technically play solo? Monopoly.
It looks like a Fallout game.
You could technically play Monopoly.
Apparently, there's 5 missile launch stations, and you can launch nukes at other players.
Oh.
Or towns.
Oh.
And then by doing that, you can like harvest really rare resources from doing that. That's cool, I guess.
Gandhi nukes everyone.
They then announced Elder Scrolls Blades, and it is a mobile game, basically. But it is it's basically Skyrim on the phone. But it's not Skyrim. It's an original game.
Okay.
They then also they made before they revealed it. Before they revealed that, they did a joke trailer. Like, Todd Howard comes out on stage and says, "I'm excited to tell you guys about the many other platforms that you will be able to play Skyrim on." And then there's a skeet with Keenan. I'm gonna sneeze for a second.
A skeet? A skeet?
A skit, I said.
You
with
said
Keenan.
Skeet.
No, I said it. There was a skit with Keenan.
No, you straight up said Skeet.
I did not. Anyway.
You said Skeet. You play that shit back as soon as
I will.
it's uploaded.
I'm playing it right now.
I am holding that
I'm playing
shit
it right now.
against you.
Shut up.
It's hey, you know what? It's not your fault. We both have cum on our minds right now. All right? It's just what happened.
Shut up. God damn it, I did.
You did. I'm telling you, we got Skeet on our minds.
No, it's just Keenan and Skit kind of blended together.
Yeah, you want to Skeet on Keenan.
No, anyway. So there was a skit with Keenan Thompson from Key and Peele.
Yeah.
And he is like, "All right, I'm gonna play." He reaches for his Nintendo Switch and he goes, "Nah." And then he reaches for his Xbox controller or PlayStation, I don't remember which, and decides against it. And then he goes, "Alexa, play Skyrim." And then Alexa starts telling him about where he's at, what level he is, and stuff. And then he starts screaming about how he's gonna eat all the cheese because his health is low.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then they like announced that, you know, you can play it on your Motorola devices and play it on your refrigerator. It's a good. It's a good.
I love
it's good.
Where it's like.
Okay, I don't care about fake ones. This is done officially by Bethesda.
Hang on. I know, but I love the.
And then they called it.
I love the thing where it's a fake article that's like Bethesda employee kills himself trying to port Skyrim onto his own body. Oh fuck. What did they call it?
They called it Skyrim Very Special Edition.
All right.
Anyway, they then talked about how Elder Scrolls Legends, which is their card game, is getting a visual overhaul. They talked about and that it will come out on Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. They talked about the next DLC for Elder Scrolls Online. They showed gameplay for Quake Champions. I don't care. And that it was going to be like free for a short time or something. It's a perfectly fine, fun game, I guess.
Okay.
I've played it a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dog is making weird noises.
Yeah, I heard that.
Anyway,
my eyes are wiping them so much.
They're making a new Prey and Wolfenstein VR experience. Not like together, like they're separate entities.
All right.
The Wolfenstein one, apparently they said that you're going to be like a hacker and you hack into the Nazis' robots and stuff and turn them against their creators.
Oh, cool.
They announced that Fallout Shelter.
Nazis.
And what was it that they said? It was
Oh, you sent the quote to me.
Yeah, it was.
That's the only thing you sent to me.
Yeah, it was. They were talking about. They said in our ongoing quest to bring the message "fuck Nazis" to every platform possible, we are announcing a VR Wolfenstein experience. Ah, that was good. Anyway, they then finally officially announced Starfield with a huge Starfield.
Oh fuck.
It was basically just a super duper teaser trailer. They said that it's a next gen game.
I see.
And then they were like,
Well,
and then Todd Howard was like, well, Josh, I have good news for you because after announcing Starfield, they were like, hey, we have a game that we're planning after that. So don't expect it for like ever, basically.
Called Starfield Kart.
Called Elder Scrolls 6. And so they announced Elder Scrolls 6, but it's probably not going to come out for another 4 or 5 years.
What about Youthful Scrolls? Did you ever think about that?
No, because I don't care.
I care about Youthful Scrolls.
I'm not really that
prequels.
I'm not really into Elder Scrolls that much, so it's kind of whatever. And you know what? There's one final thing that I haven't announced yet. Or not announced, but I haven't covered yet, Will.
And what is that?
I don't know, Will. What could it possibly be?
Is it Garfield Kart 2? That's all I care about.
Guess what it could be? Just guess. Just guess. Guess. Just guess.
I'm gonna guess it was Bubsy 4D, right?
It's Doom. There's a Doom sequel.
And it's called?
I want you to guess.
Is it called, by chance, Doom Hell on Earth?
No, actually.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I really wish it was.
That.
I really wish it was, but it wasn't.
Hold up a sec.
Bought the wrong orange juice.
Pretty much, yeah. I hate when she buys the wrong orange juice. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna mute real quick here.
All right. What do I talk about? Because I haven't said what the title of Doom is yet. It's a pretty beefy title, and I really like it. Oof. So yeah, that Devil May Cry game.
Every time I get orange juice, it's the wrong brand, and I'm sick of it. Every time.
Okay, so you get one more guess as to what the Doom title could possibly be.
Is it by chance called Doom Eternal?
Yes, because I sent it to you.
You sent the link to me, you dumb.
No, I know, but I didn't know if you were gonna look at it at all. It's called Doom Eternal. It looks hype as fuck. There are a bunch of weird tentacles all over. It is on Earth.
Is there by chance hell on Earth?
Yeah. The super shotgun looks like they've souped it up even more somehow. The imps look more like the classic imps too, weirdly enough. They're spikier. And then they gave the Barons of Hell arm blades.
Arm blades.
Like flaming arm blades. Legitimately check out this trailer because it's badass at some point. And then it also showed a lot of returning demons from from Doom 2, Hell on Earth. The returning demons that I noticed in the trailer anyway.
Oh no.
What?
I've just been sent the image of the Rainbow Dash doll in the jar of cum.
Good.
I hate it.
And how it's
so
caramelized and delicious.
much. It's caramelized. How did you
Anyway.
get this image out of my basement that Dylan put here earlier?
Because it's famous.
Dylan's famous cum. I mean, that's right. You do fill up all the jars when you're at work.
Yeah, I definitely have famous cum, I guess.
Yeah, you fill up every jar of that shit.
Anyway, so returning demons that were in the trailer that I noticed were the Arachnotrons from Doom 2, the Pain Elementals, which are basically cacodemons but with arms and brown.
And here we go. We've just been asked the question, so why did they reveal Kingdom Hearts 3 like 2 years ago and it still hasn't come out? Because it's coming out next year in January, and
I don't know, Josh. Why did
time.
they reveal Death Stranding like 3 years ago and there's not even a predicted release date yet?
Yeah. Eat shit, Josh.
Or even gameplay at all.
Eat shit, Josh.
Everyone's just super hyped because it's got Norman Reedus in it and the Hideo Kojima's name on it. And guess what? I checked my Discord, Squid Champion. Thank you. I already seen this image like 15 times. I jerk off to it every night.
And you fill your jar bigger every night.
Listen, I have a picture of the Rainbow Dash in cum jar in my cum jar.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
Anyway, I'm actually surprised at how quickly Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out after they revealed it.
Yeah.
It's coming out in 2019, January, so shut up. Anyway, they also showed Archviles. You remember Archviles from Joel's Doom 2 gameplay? And how it's like his least favorite Doom creature?
No.
Okay. He hates them. And he was like, anyone who puts an Archvile in their map automatically loses the contest.
Gotcha. Oh, by the way, Dylan.
Yeah.
I have a bit of an update from yesterday. So see from yesterday, you remember my second dick? Well,
yeah.
It did not fall off in the middle of the night, so my doctor definitely lied to me.
Good.
Yeah.
I want that second dick.
Right now?
No.
Oh, well, I was about to say, if you want it right now, then
I'm busy shoving a Lego part up my urethra.
Well, I mean, I was thinking that we could, like, end this and I could get on over there. Maybe you can shove one up my urethra, too. That would be pretty nice.
Anyone want pics of a Lego piece going up my urethra? Because I can send it.
Send feet pics.
Yeah.
I sent you Lego urethra pics. Please respond.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Bethesda wins E3 because they announced a Doom sequel. But it was a purely cinematic trailer, and they said that gameplay will be revealed at QuakeCon on August 10th.
Do we know what year Doom's gonna come out?
No, but we're getting gameplay August 10th.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call it Doom 5. Eat shit.
Well, it doesn't even have a number in the title.
Well, I'm calling it Doom 5. Eat shit.
I'm sorry, Doom Eternal is a really good title, though.
Doom 5.
Part of me is like, Eternal Doom could have been cooler, but they want to get Doom first, you know?
Yeah.
They want Doom to come first, but Eternal Doom would have sounded way cooler.
It would have.
No, Josh.
Pictures of the cum jar.
Neither me nor Will actually care at all about Black Ops 4.
Yeah. Except for the fact that Gex the lizard actually shows up in it. I've heard.
Prepare to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if we're gonna ratings for the events, Microsoft gets a solid 8. They had a lot of really cool stuff, honestly. Like I am, like I'm surprised at like how good their E3 was.
Yeah.
And then Bethesda also killed it. They get like a 9 out of 10.
I'm gonna give them an E3 out of 3, simply for the Skyrim port joke.
Maybe I'm bordering on a 10 out of 10, honestly, for the I'm gonna go with 9.8 out of 10.
Say E3 out of 3.
It's a 9.8 out of 10.
It's 3 plus an E. Don't you
The
see?
thing that would have made it a 10 out of 10 is if they had announced what consoles Doom Eternal is coming to and showed some gameplay and when it was coming out. But I'll have to wait until August 10th.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know what? I think it's time to like die for the night. What do you say?
Yeah, like that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to wrap up my thoughts.
Yeah.
Basically, EA came in and set the bar super, super low.
Yeah.
And then Microsoft came in and was like,
that's it.
Microsoft came in and was like, yo, we got Devil May Cry 5 announcements, and yo, we got Battletoads. And was like, all right, cool. And then Bethesda comes in and is like, guys, we've got Doom. And so yeah. So
you know what? I would say the other companies are doomed from winning.
Sony's not gonna. I don't think Sony's E3 is gonna be all too great, honestly. I don't really think they're gonna announce much, and I think they're just gonna show some stuff that I don't really care about. I haven't finished Last of Us 2, so I can't get too hyped about it. I mean, the first Last of Us. I haven't finished the first Last of Us, so I can't get too hyped about like gameplay for it or anything because of spoilers, and I don't want to watch it. And then they're gonna show more Spider-Man, and I don't really care anymore. I just want to play it. I'm like at that stage where I'm like, you don't need to show me any more gameplay. I'm good.
Yeah.
Nintendo, the only way they can beat Bethesda is if they show gameplay for Metroid Prime 4. That's about it.
Well, no, that's still not going to beat them.
No, that would definitely beat them.
No. I like Doom better than Metroid, honestly.
Okay, but Doom didn't have gameplay.
You're right.
Like, I'm saying if they did like a gameplay reveal and then say, also, this is coming in early 2019, like, automatically I'd say that they beat the Doom announcement.
Well, all right. Well, I mean, Doom's going to have gameplay before Metroid Prime 4 ever did, though.
Not necessarily. It's going to have gameplay before Metroid Prime 4 comes out.
Well, no, I'm saying Metroid Prime 4 was announced, like, a year ago, and we haven't had any gameplay of it. Doom was announced today, and we're going to get it in August.
Well, yeah, we're going to get gameplay, probably, of Metroid Prime 4, unless they decide to dick us over.
Yeah.
Also, I hope they announce a new Nintendogs. I agree.
Sony is going to announce the PlayStation 6. I'm calling that because PlayStation 5 just doesn't sound right.
You're not wrong. Anyway, that's it. I'm done.
So,
do your wrap up.
All right, I guess that's it then. And to our unfortunate folks listening to this, thank you and good luck having a good night, or at the very least have a night. We'll certainly try ourselves. We're done. Bye.
Yeah.
Give me my cum jar back, Dylan!
No, it's my cum jar!